Bonjour à tous, on est avec Renato Moicano qui va affronter Benoît Saint Denis samedi soir à l'Accor Arena de Bercy pour l'UFC Paris version 2024. Ce sera le main event de cet événement. Renato, how are you feeling and are you happy to fight in Paris?
Hello, how are you? I'm feeling very happy, feeling good, feeling great. I can't wait for Saturday.
How would you describe that matchup? I mean, we know Benoit obviously a lot in France. We know his aggressive style. Do you like that matchup?
I like the matchup, very aggressive, tough fighter, and I think we're going to have a fun fight.
We have a weekly show in RMC Sport, and we told that Benoit is pretty much Renato. You are the same kind of fighter, okay? Same kind of style. Do you agree with that?
Who said that?
Us.
Us. It's funny because I have a podcast in English on US, and I said the same thing. I think we are like very well-rounded, good at striking, good at the ground. I think he's a little bit more aggressive than me. I think I have a little bit more skills than him. So I think it's going to be a fun fight.
How did you prepare for that aggression? We know that is characteristic of his style. Benoit is always coming, always putting pressure on the opponents. How did you prepare for that?
With training partners to do the same. So we have a lot of training partners doing the same style, like pressure, with the kicks, with the pressure, and then we got ready.
We know that you're training at American Top Team, obviously in Florida. So the gym also of Dustin Poirier and Thiago Moises, two former opponents of Benoit. Could you have advice from them? Did you have conversation with them about Benoit, or did it happen?
Yeah, I talked to them, to both, and they give me some advices, but every fight is a new fight, you know. I don't know how Benoît Saint Denis did his camp and how he's going to approach this fight, but I know he's very strong, good grappler, and I talked to Thiago Moises a lot to how he felt and Dustin. So I'm pretty confident on the fight.
When he fought Thiago Moises, we had that feeling that when the first kicks of Benoit hit Thiago Moises, he was like, oh, that guy has a real power. Is it what he said to you when he told you?
No, he didn't. He was talking more about the grappling, but since I watched him first time in UFC, I saw that he had great kicks because was he fight against Gabriel Bonfim, and he landed some very good kicks, and the guy was asking for more, right? Like he was, that's stupid, right? If the guy kicks hard, you don't want to be kicked. So at that time I say, hey, this guy has good kicks, but we are prepared for this.
Benoit fought a lot of Brazilian in the UFC. We talked about Thiago Moises, we talked about Bonfim. Is there also some kind of want to... I think he's on a 3 win in a row against Brazilian. Do you want to be the one that stopped that?
100%, that's what I want. I don't know why, but I don't care, right? It's a fight. I know we are in France. I'm not seeing me as Brazilian, he is a French. I just want to beat him. I don't care if he's French or American, you know? I just want the double money checks.
And obviously he's the star of the show. He's the main event in France. He's the French fighter. Do you have the feeling that if you do a great performance, like finish him, you can really go really high in the ranking? That will be a big statement if you finish Benoit in France?
I don't care about the rankings, you know. I care about the momentum. And even though he lost, he still has a lot of popularity in Europe. Like he has a huge... fan base, especially in Europe, because he was so aggressive and he was doing so good. So what I'm going to do is go over there and put a good performance against him. I don't know if they're gonna catapult me into the rankings. I don't think so, but people will. The momentum will grow, and then I can get a better fight, an even better fight, if I finish him on Saturday.
Yeah, he fought Dustin Poirier in his last fight. Do you think that if you win on Saturday, you can go to that kind of fights? Maybe not Dustin, but you know, that kind of fighters?
Maybe, because like I say, nowadays I want to promote myself, right? So I think a Paddy Pimblett fight would be good. I think maybe Dan Hooker, I don't know, up to the UFC, but I'm here to accept the challenge.
When you learned that you are going to fight Benoit in Paris, were you also interested or excited about the crowd. We know that the crowd in Paris for the last 2 years, it was amazing. People were chanting our national anthem, everything in the stands. Are you looking forward to that?
It's not something that I'm looking for, but it's something that I will face, right? So I'm ready too, you know. I know I'm in enemy territory. I know everybody's going to be cheering for BSD, but what can I do? Only spoil the party.
You are here to ruin the show?
Exactly, that's my plan, yeah.
And to finish, but a lot of people don't know you in France, people that follow MMA from far away. What would you say to describe yourself as a fighter and as a human being?
Doesn't matter, you know, doesn't matter. Saturday, you guys will see what I'm up to, you know. I'm up to go over there and beat Benoît Saint Denis. I did my whole training camp, focus on that, and that's how I do in every fight. I'm confident, I'm ready, and this is Benoît Moicano time.
And last two questions. What would you say is the biggest strength of Benoît Saint Denis, and what would you say is his biggest flaw?
I think his strength is of course, probably he's strong, probably he's powerful, and his aggressiveness. And I think the same thing that making him dangerous is what making him can give problems to him. I think all the time, sometimes he's way too aggressive, you know. We saw that even on Thiago Moises' fight. That was a fight that he was dominating Thiago, but he got caught on the last minute of, even though he was winning the fight, he was keeping pushing because this is his style. And I think can take advantage of that.
And Saturday night around midnight in Accor Arena Bercy, how does that fight end in your mind?
Doesn't matter. With my hand raised, that's how the fight ends.
Thanks a lot, Renato.
Thank you so much.